child, we all gonna need some detox tea to detox from these messy heifers. Y'all drop down in the description box and click the link to get your ISOT, your NutriBurst now. Y'all see I'm looking good. The glow up is real. NutriBurst and ISOT, get you some. Ooh, Candiace, girl. I don't know who the hell you done pissed off in production over at Bravo, but this season does not look too promising for you. Want to talk about it? Here you go. Nessa, girl, did y'all get into the premiere of the Real Housewives of Potomac last night? Let me tell you something. Them heifers ain't spend no time getting this party started. It gave us plenty to talk about, and I'm glad that it did, because it is 1:30 in the afternoon, and I'm in here hung over boots from my Sunday fun day, baby. This Advil is not curing this headache hard enough, and it's going to take the strength of the reality TV gods and the ancestors and everybody who played in Black is King to give me the energy necessary to push, press, and pump through this review, but we're going to get through the thing, all right? All right. So the episode opens up, honey. Karen got her a new home to go with her new face and to go with her new body. Yes, God, Karen. Karen said, let me tell y'all whole something. She said, y'all spent an entire season dogging out me and my man finances, and I'm going to spend every remaining season letting y'all know we don't bounce back and then some, bitch. Broke where? Broke who? Yes, God, Karen, I fully understand when the girls try to read you for your finances or whatever the case may be. You got to let them hoes know. I might have fell off. But bitch, I'm back and better than before. We see you, Karen, and your new house in Potomac. Hopefully this one ain't a lease and you actually got some closing documents on it. Potomac people, y'all go down to the Potomac Clerk of Court's website and type in Karen and rate name and see if any paperwork at the tax assessor's office, and see if we can find any paperwork on that damn house beyond a lease or a rental agreement, and drop that in the comments to let us know what the hell going on. So Gizelle and Monique sit down and have dinner, which is very shocking because they have been adversarial the entire situation since Monique has been brought on the show. Here is what was very interesting about that dinner. After they started talking about wanting to work on their relationship, coupled with what we've seen in the blogs as it relates to Candiace and Monique's relationship and how it's going to, I guess, fizzle later on down the line on the show. When they started talking about Candiace, my spidey senses went up and something said, ooh, the story is being crafted for Candiace to be the villain this season. And lo and behold, that's just what the shit looks like. Like, Candiace is the villain this season. Candiace, this first episode has set up the arc. We already see you are about to be the one everybody has an issue with. You are about to be the elephant in the room at all the cast dinners. And it feels uncomfortable. I'm like, ooh. This is very awkward. I will say this though, Gizelle, your ass is real good for damn instigating. You know that you would stir a damn pot. You love bringing back some information, and we just gonna need you to get. Let's move right along. So, apparently, Charisse and Monique got some beef because Charisse allegedly was going around town spreading rumors with the fact that Monique, I guess, was cheating on her husband with her trainer. They were seen around town snuggling up or whatever the case may be, and Sharice is running around telling everybody that Big Boy found out. Here's the thing, right? When the producers asked Monique about it, and Monique was like, you know, this just so nasty. I just don't want to repeat it. You know, it what did she say? It caused some damage to me and my husband. For me, right? If the rumors were just totally egregious and baseless and rooted in a bunch of nothingness, then it's very simple to just say, child, she was running around saying me and my trainer was having an affair. That's my damn homeboy. Like, girl, go kill yourself. I think that would be the response, right? Running away from the rumor, not wanting to talk about it, and admitting that it caused problems with you and your husband suggests just that it caused problems with you and your husband. And it makes us say, okay, is there some truth to it? I don't know. Monique's response to the whole thing was just a little dodgy for me and a little unnatural for something that's completely not true. Like the whole where there's smoke, there's fire thing. It just felt, her reaction just felt a little bit weird to me. Sharice has been secretive. She's been closed off. She's been calculated. We don't necessarily know her to be a liar. Now, this does feel a bit vindictive, but I don't know, Monique. Something about your response just didn't sit right in my spirit. So Ashley invites the lactation specialist around her house. You know, rich white women kill me just not knowing how to feed their kids. They got to have the wet nurse, the lactation specialist, the midwife, the doula, Erica Badu, and everybody else in between to come over there and teach them how to take care of their damn kids. That's fine. But baby, fuck that lactation specialist, bitch. Bitch, I was talking about Ashley Mama. Yes, God, Ashley Mama. Ashley Mama had got her a new wig, baby. Came through looking like Shirley Murdoch at Gospel Revival. As we pray. Yes. Come on, Ashley Mama with that Aubrey wig. Yes, God, you know, normally we go up for the girls when they wear blonde. But Ashley Mama, she had it up that nice. She had it fixed up that nice, honey. Had it curled, honey. Had her went down to Sally's and got her old nasty piece of 1999 Shirley Murdoch piece of hair. We see you, Ashley Mama, as we pray. So Ashley and her mama sit down talking about Ashley and her reluctance to get out the house, and they're setting us up for Ashley's whole postpartum depression, new mommy situation, you know, which is cool. I'm a man, the shit don't interest me, I could care less, but I'm sure there's a whole lot of people out there who could relate to that story. And for that, I guess it is very necessary. And it folds in, it's a great binding point, and it helps fold in our new character, which is Miss Wendy. Yes, God, Miss Wendy. Let me start out by saying, I go up for Wendy. Right, like I've been following Wendy since like Angela Rye all that popped on the scene on the CNN. Yes, God. But Miss Wendy, girl, Miss Wendy, where you thought you was going with that orange ass makeup on? You came to that damn restaurant looking like a terracotta pot, okay? What you need to do is carry your ass around to Gizelle house and have her match you with some Ever Hue. You make too much damn money to be on TV looking orange, okay? You was looking orange, bitch. And I know you in political commentary, you up there in D.C. on Capitol Hill in the White House, but we don't need you looking like that orange-faced bastard in the office, okay? You make too much money to be looking like a clay pot. I didn't know whether to call your ass Wendy or to call you a Home Depot Lawns and Garden department, okay? Because that's what you was giving. You cannot be sitting up there reading the goddamn girls looking like the base of a chia pet, okay? It was just all wrong. I mean, it was just real orangey base. Just real mimosa-like. Girl, it looked like they took clay from Alabama and smeared it on your damn face. Then you had the nerve to have them lips lined with that thick ass brown liner. Girl, don't nobody wear liner like that no more. Girl, we is not in 1994. You need to go around there and get you and Candiace, you and Karen, whomever the hell, y'all can share a glam person, but orange makeup is a no-go. And I'm gonna tell you something, Wendy. That orange makeup bothered me so much that I stopped what I was doing and was going through your CNN appearances and your pictures. You haven't been orange in the past. So I was not understanding. I don't know if you got the makeup apprentice or if you went to Mac in the mall and got a $50 face before you came and filled the scene. But orange is not the new black. Okay? Especially on you, black girl. Get it together. Other than that, welcome to the fold, bitch. We like you, bitch. You real messy. You came in getting it started. You came in reading it, and I am here for it. Much like Candiace, I likes me. Oh, educated, down to earth, bitch. Welcome, honey. Child, I welcomed you with old nasty reeds, bitch. Funky Bunch, y'all welcome orange face ass Wendy, and pray the Lord that she gonna be orangey the rest of the damn season, or we gonna lay her ass out. Child, this don't threw me the hell off. Robin's son laying in the closet helping her pick out the fashions are so cute. Robin just always had the cutest little kids. So Candiace and Karen go to dinner and they sitting there and Candiace gets the invite for the party with Ashley. And Karen says, I can smell a skunk. I was like, girl, anybody looking at that invitation could have smelled the skunk. Especially when it had Gizelle and Monique at the bottom. One thing I do like about Karen, Karen has an extremely high level of emotional intelligence. And she's very intuitive. That's why I actually get so upset with Karen when she gets in a pickle and she be trying to duck and dodge shit. It's like, nah, Karen, you too in tune with the universe when you be trying to duck and dodge shit. Karen said, I smell a skunk. Yeah, bitch, that invitation felt like a whole damn skunk. And speaking of it being a skunk, here's the issue that I have, right? And when Monique was on the phone with Ashley, she kept talking about, we're doing this party for you, and I'm inviting Candiace. You know, I think that, you know, Candiace needs to apologize. And then Gizelle, when her and Monique were talking, they were on this whole, I think Candiace needs to apologize. And here's what I gotta say. That may be fine and well. Candiace, quiet as it's kept, I don't have forgot what the fuck they was beefing about, so I can't say definitively if she owed a damn girl an apology or not. I'm sure y'all will fill me in. So I'm going to say Candiace just may owe Ashley an apology, but it is not y'all place to dictate when and where she should give this girl an apology. Coupled with the fact that Candiace should not have to be primed to give Ashley an apology. That means it's insincere. What you want is for Candiace to organically arrive at a place where she feels it's necessary for her to apologize to Ashley. That's the space where learning and healing is housed. Not, girl, just give her an apology so we can go along to get along. Like, and it feels as if later on at the dinner, that's what Robin was suggesting. And it's, you know, and I get it for the sake of keeping peace, but what y'all want is for her to arrive at a genuine place of, I need to apologize to this girl. And for whatever reason, it seems like she's not there. Now, the reason may be childish. The reason may be rooted in ego. The reason might be rooted in the goddamn devil and everything else in between. However, it's still up to her and not on y'all to force her to apologize if she don't feel it necessary to apologize. Juan meets with Gizelle. Giselle was sitting up there nervous as all hell. Honestly and truthfully, I thought Juan was about to drop some bad stuff, like me and Robin having problems. I don't want it no more. I am glad to see that Juan has arrived at a place that he's ready to marry Robin again. They about to have a good time. I love the fact that Robin and Juan done got it together since they don't got the money together. And I'm gonna tell y'all one good thing about Gizelle. Gizelle know how to get a coin out of nickel, okay? Gizelle is a good friend because she suggested that her friend Rock be double. Yes, God, Gizelle, you better try to secure the bag for Robin. Just don't make the bag too big though, because we need them to move out that townhouse from where Robin had did all this. You know, oh girl, you did all. I ain't even gonna start up on that lady house this season. Hey Robin, girl. Robin, you my friend. I like you, girl. Oh Robin, girl, I just can't help it. You did all this, girl. Oh what? Oh Lord, we don't have some good time with these Potomac heifers. I forgot how that made me feel about when Robin did all this. Gizelle talks about Jamal Bryant and Jamal not half-stepping, his girls not knowing those two together, and how Juan brought up the fact that if he hurts Gizelle, that his girls will resent him for all of his days, which was very valid, very true. And you know, I hope Jamal and Gizelle are being very cautious with re-engineering the image of their parents with their children and re-engineering that relationship. Because if that goes awry, that can and will be very damaging on a whole nother level. So Candiace talks to Chris about peeing on a stick. Then they go into this conversation about having kids or whatever, and Candiace is doubtful. I'm here to say this. Oprah said doubt means don't. Here's the beautiful thing. Y'all got memes. The whole, you know, I don't want to get close to 40 and have 2 eggs things. Thanks to technology, that's no longer a super duper duper issue, especially for people with means. Like, girl, get 37, get 38, go freeze them damn eggs if you're still not ready. You do have time. You know, it's just, do you want to pay on the front end or the back end? Having children older means, you know, you're going to be older and your child going to have an old ass mom and you're going to be, you know, 50 at the kindergarten graduation. But, you know, we could cross that bridge. We could cross that AARP bridge later. Doubt means don't, and do not let societal pressures of, we've been married for 3 years, you know, you're getting close to 40, you're not going to give your husband no kids. Don't let that pressure you, especially considering the fact that you have acknowledged the fact that you are apprehensive about parenting because of some of the damaging parenting style-esque things that your mother did that you still have not healed from. Continue through therapy, get that cleared up and fixed before you start. I actually wish more people took the time to have the introspective conversation with themselves that Candiace is having before they go out here and pass trauma, hurt, and all kind of issues on to damn children. People who are not emotionally healthy should not be fucking having children and passing on them damn issues and them fucked up ass ways to their damn kids. So hats off to Candiace for taking her time. That whole sex schedule, morning versus night conversation was so uncomfortable. I was like, oh my God, can we please go to a commercial break? Like, can we go? It was just weird. It was great TV. It was funny. You can tell when Chris threw it out, Candiace was like, bitch, I know you didn't just sit here and bring this shit up on camera. I know that's not what you just did for this scene. And she had to catch her beat. And she was like, oh, so we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. That shit took her all off guard. That was great TV. Shouts out to whoever, you know, produced that. Gizelle and Monique get to the dinner. And Gizelle strategically puts the place cards. Sutton from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills would definitely appreciate it. I also think it was great to kind of set the energy. Ooh, girl, the COVID done got me. To set the energy and to set the tone of what was about to be the dinner from hell. What I didn't like is Gizelle doing what Gizelle does best, which is stir shit. Like, Gizelle, what you revealed to Monique was useless information. You knew it was going to serve making Monique more upset and making the relationship between her and Candiace even more strained. Like, why didn't you just hold on to that? Like, I don't think it was necessary to reveal that Ashley said that Candiace, after her and Monique fell out, snuggled up with Charisse to spite her. I think Monique has already deduced that on her damn own. You didn't need to add no damn fire to that. I mean, no gas to that fire, but that is what you do best, and it's just unbecoming. And it's. I just want more for you, Gizelle. I really do. Like, I really just want more for you than to be the messy, light-skinned bitch that thinks she cute, that want to haze everybody. Like, the shit it boils my blood so much because I just don't have a place in my mental setup for messy ass elderly people. Like, I just don't. You too fucking old in the neck area. Okay? The neck up under here and round here is too aged. It's too... It don't baked for too long. It don't marinated in its own seasonings and messiness all around here for too long. You got more rings around your neck than a sequoia tree. Okay? And anybody who watched National Geographic knows the more rings around a tree, the older it is. I just went in on your neck like this. I can't believe I just went in on this lady's neck like this. What in the entire fuck is wrong with me? What did I drink last night? Ooh. Like, only my creative, brilliant ass could sit here and go on a 5-minute diatribe about somebody crepey neck. Like, girl, your neck look like paper mache. And you, if you don't sit your messy arts and craft neck ass down somewhere and start, Quentin, stop. Focus, Quentin. Focus, focus, focus. Gizelle, you too old for that. Cut it out. Oh God, my ADHD is acting up. If these notes in this phone don't come up, I'm about to go 10 more minutes on this lady neck. Focus, Quentin. Focus, focus. The girls all get to the dinner. The girls get to the dinner, and then they start sitting down and start talking or whatever the case may be. They start talking about Candiace. Candiace and Wendy arrive. Wendy, I like Wendy. And I think Wendy and Karen are going to get along very well. I hope they do. Oh, Wendy did sidestep at that table. We'll talk about that. But I like Wendy came in. She hugged everybody. She spoke. She greeted everybody. You know, she was warm and receptive, had a nice energy. She jumped right in at the conversation with the table. Her and Ashley bonded over having the baby. It was non-pretentiousness. And you know what else I like too? I also picked up on the fact that Wendy gave an energy that Gizelle ain't gonna come at Wendy with that hazing shit. I can already, she ain't. Wendy's not gonna have that problem. Ashley started talking about her tearing her ass, talking about she got to have surgery. Now listen, you getting Botox in your anus is not significant enough for you to be talking about you got to have surgery. Surgery is, bitch, I'm getting my spleen removed. I'm having I got a cyst on my ovary. That's surgery. You could have simply told the people you was going in for a facial and it would have served the same purpose. Bitch, I'm unavailable next Wednesday from 5 to 7. Okay? Botox in your boongie was just not something that we needed to know about. Ashley asked, how was the party? And here's where shit goes left. Monique says she had to dodge a walrus. And then Candiace's energy instantly gets defensive and she goes into, I didn't know y'all were beefing like that. And I am here to say, Candiace, you are full of shit. You are 199% full of pretty shit. There is no fucking way humanly possible that you and Monique are semi-friends on the left hand. You and Sharice are friends on the right hand, and you are unaware of the tension between these damn two. Quiet as it is kept. The only thing that binds you and Sharice is this group of girls. So there is no way possible that you were not aware of the extent of the contention and the beef between those two. I'm just not buying it. My soul says no. I'm not buying it. My soul. So then they have the honeymoon conversation and about having sex. And everybody goes around the table talking about it. And then Wendy said, Karen, you still have sex? Wendy! That shit was funny as hell. But if Karen would have cussed your ass out, she wouldn't have been wrong. And if from this moment forward, if Karen started wearing your ass out in them confessionals, she would not be wrong. Because you came in wrong. And I don't know if that was a dig at Karen or if it was a dig at Ray. But the shit was funny as hell. And speaking of, oh, I forgot something that was very critical about Karen's storyline. It pained me to see her say, you still haven't said the 3 words. And Ray said, okay. Like his inability or his reluctance to say, I love you. That was interesting. And to see Karen and Ray have to now explore that dynamic on this season should be very interesting. It kind of feels as if they may be in like a Nene and Greg situation where, you know, we've been together for so long, so of course I love you. You're my family. But we're not in love. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Gizelle then goes and says, you know, I want to set the tone for the table. And I guess the tone must have been hell. Because all hell broke loose. Gizelle says, you know, she wanted to talk about sisterhood and all that type of stuff. And I will say this. I loved Candiace's response, right? Which is, I would like to talk to you. We should talk. We should try to move forward, not in this setting. What annoys me about Ashley all the time is she never knows how to leave it alone. She's always got to get the last word. She's always got to add an extra sentence that's not needed. Ashley likes to argue. I am 100% with Karen when she says she's been there before, and this ganging up on somebody to try to make them submit is pathetic. So Ashley walked into the dinner already feeling as if she was owed something, and that this, fuck the baby, this is my apology dinner. She already walked in with that energy and that expectation because the girls had primed her for it. So quite naturally, when she didn't get the response that she was anticipating from Candiace, it was going to cause some emotions to boil up. But I just don't understand what was necessary about the whole line of, I'm waiting for your actions to align with your words. That was a dig. And then that required a rebuttal. And here it is, we're now having the conversation that we both tried to agree on not having the conversation about in front of the ladies. We all know when you try to fix something with them messy, blue-eyed, green-eyed bitches at the table, I'm talking about Robin and Gizelle, that it does not work. Now, one thing that I've always liked about Robin is that Robin, many times, is very cut to the chase. And Robin was correct on some. Girl, it's a new season, it's a new year. Girl, just fucking apologize so we can move the fuck on. So, and I know I'm double speaking right now, right? Because earlier I was like, Candiace needs to arrive at a place of organically apologizing, which I stick by that. There's also a level, another part of being mature is just knowing how to fix the shit. You know what I'm saying? And choosing peace over ego and the point. So I'm with Robin when she was like, girl, just say I'm sorry for saying this shit. I'm with it, but I also wish Robin would have just mind her business, right? Because it did look like the gang up situation, and hence why Candiace went there with the fuck you. Now, I don't know what had been going on in the background. Candiace, that was a bit strong. That was real. It was strong. And I hate to use this word because this is the word that they tried to decorate Candiace with before, that she's childish and that she's immature. But it was a very rash 13-year-old response. It was like, man, fuck you. It was like, whoa. You know, and maybe they edited something out. I don't know that the situation warranted a fuck you. Not to mention, Gizelle is like your grown auntie. Like, girl, you don't see the rings around her neck? You cannot be telling that old tree trunk, fuck you. Like, your mama didn't raise you right. You probably right. You don't need to have kids because you wasn't raised right. You cannot talk to your elders like that. The Real Housewives of Potomac, y'all got it going on. This was a great season. I think we're going to get some good stuff out of Miss Orange Face Wendy. Welcome, Wendy. What I like about this season is that it feels as if the girls are being really transparent with what the hell is going on. It feels like Robin may get a break this season so she can continue to do all this. It definitely looks like Karen and Monique are going to explore some very real things this season. Candiace, I'm sitting over here very nervous for you. I'm very nervous for you. It feels like you about to get ate up this season. And I know that is probably going to be very stressful for you and all parties involved. It just doesn't look good. But yeah, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe. And I'm gonna take some more Advil and drink another bottle of water. And I'll call y'all later. Bye. Whew, I didn't do bad for somebody who was hungover, child. Put the liquor down.